All right, Pride Nation, let's get right into it. This is Raw Detroit. Make sure you guys hit that subscription button, subscribe to the channel. We're going to talk about wide receiver DJ Chark. And basically, you know, when you're talking about Chark, you're talking about a guy that the Lions pretty much got in the offseason, a guy that they brought in that they feel like was going to bring some leadership. Not only that, he's still young and he's still trying to prove his worth in the NFL. And definitely, we know that he's able to do it. In 2019, he had his best career season with the Jacksonville Jaguars. He caught over 73 passes for 1,008 yards with 8 touchdowns. So that's pretty much up to date, his best season in the NFL. And I think if Chark is to have a career season, Jared Goff is going to have to be able to deliver him the football. I definitely think that he has the tools and the skills to get it done. And ultimately, what he brings to the table is what's going to truly help him out. His skill set, being able to stretch the field, being able to make the big catch or the big play. That's what you're going to be looking for, Chark, because pretty much Jameson Williams is not going to be ready. And if he's not ready to go by the start of week 1, you're definitely going to have to make sure that you are able to get your big body receiver the football. They went out and got a guy that has size and speed, and that's something that you love because the Detroit Lions definitely have been lacking speed for a minute. You know, and then you think about what happened last season with the receivers. The receivers last year was not that really, they was not that good. And then Amon-Ra St. Brown towards the end of the season last year, he played some tremendous football. You know, at the beginning of the season, he really didn't get the football as much. And then when guys started getting injured, guys like Cephas and other guys like Hawkinson started to go down, Amon-Ra started to get the ball, and he was able to produce, man. And pretty much he was like a blanket for Jared Goff. He was that guy that you go to, the go-to guy. That's what Amon-Ra St. Brown became. But this season, DJ Chark is on a 1-year prove-it deal with the Detroit Lions. So basically, you're talking about a guy that's on a contract year trying to prove his worth, trying to show you what he can bring to the team. And he's going to have to play at a high level for the Lions. They're going to need him to play at a high level right away because pretty much you're not going to have Jameson Williams probably at the beginning of the season. You know, they're saying that he may not come until later, but you never know how this injury with Williams is going. Maybe he's, the Lions haven't really spoke too much up on it, but maybe he's doing good. And maybe they're Jameson Williams will be able to start week 1, man. And if Jameson Williams is able to start week 1, I think it's going to be a phenomenal thing for the Detroit Lions because they're going to have to depend on all these wide receivers to get the job done. And I definitely think that Chark is able to play at a high level. His best season so far was in 2019 when he had 73 receptions for 1,008 yards and he had 8 touchdowns that game. And I think that he can duplicate the same thing. I think that he could catch like 80 to 90 balls and go over 1,200 yards receiving and have 10 touchdowns. I don't think that anything is not wrong with that. Him being able to do that, I think that that's something that they're going to be looking to do with him. Now, also, because, you also have other weapons such as Hawkinson. You want to see Hawkinson get the ball as well. And you want to see the Detroit Lions be able to use their tight end just a little bit better. But what the thing with Hawkinson is being able to stay on the field. The most important thing for the Detroit Lions, because they got a lot of guys that have been injured that's on this roster. The biggest thing is all of these guys staying healthy. Chark was hurt last season, and he was out for a whole entire year. So he's pretty much coming off his injury. And then you got Jameson Williams coming out of college, coming off his injury. And then you got guys like Swift, that can't stay on the field and things of that nature. And then not only Hawkinson, the same thing, because Hawkinson is up for a big, huge contract as well. So definitely, I think that if Chark plays at a high level and does the things that he needs to do and to provide this team with a number 1 wide receiver until Jameson Williams is ready to play and available for the Lions. I think that Chark has to be the man for the Lions, especially when it comes to catching the deep ball and just making big plays, man. They always needed that guy that was going to be able to make some big plays. You know, Lions, when you look at the offense, they don't make too many explosion plays. And that's something that you want to see be brought to the Detroit Lions this season. You want to see the offense be a little bit more explosive. You want to see them be a little bit more faster. You want to see Jared Goff deliver the ball in the places that he needs to deliver the ball, because we know that Jared Goff has the potential of playing really, really well. So there's a lot of people up for either contract extensions or guys that's just trying to prove their worth. And for DJ Chark, you are probably trying to make Detroit your home. You don't want to continue to keep going to team. You want to prove to the team that signed you on a 1-year deal that you got what it takes to go out there and get the job done. And I think that Chark is one of those guys, if you get him the football, he's able to prove that. So I think for him, all he needs to do is just play at a high level, be consistent, and be that target for the Lions, that big body target, even in the red zone, which the Lions have a problem with scoring in. That's been like the Lions' biggest issues for the past couple years, is that the Lions kick field goals. They don't score points. So the Lions need to learn how to use these big body receivers, guys like TJ Hawkinson and guys like DJ Chark in the red zone. So it's going to be phenomenal, man. I can't wait to see how the Lions are going to look this season. I know a lot of people and a lot of fans are ready to see what this team is going to look like. A lot of people have high hopes for the Lions to make the playoffs, but I'm one of those guys that I just say, you know, I'm just going to take a wait and see approach to see what they're actually going to do. You know, it's good to be optimistic about your team and to want to see your team do good and want to see the development of the young guys and the new guys. You want to see the chemistry on the field and things of that nature, but it's going to take time. You know, the offensive line has to stay healthy. That was the big thing, too, last season. The offensive line didn't play that much together last season. So hopefully they won't get injured during the preseason or the training camp and things of that nature. You just want to see all of these guys stay healthy. At the end of the day, that's what you want for Chark. That's what you want for Williams. That's what you want for Swift, Hawkinson, and the offensive line. You want to see these guys stay healthy. And if these guys can stay healthy, I think that the Lions could have one of the most explosive offenses in the NFL. They got the guys to do it. They got the talent. So there's no more excuses. So pretty much, I know that this season will be a year that DJ Chark is going to try to prove to the Lions that he is worth a contract extension. So, guys, all right, make sure you subscribe to Raw Detroit. And as always, guys, I'll be back to you with more content, talking about the Detroit Lions and talking about the NFL as well. So make sure you guys don't miss out. Raw Detroit to be back at you. I'm out of here. Peace.